Hello, welcome back. Boone did some Flames from the Sky. So I think we could see about 370 units last turn. We killed 96. So that's not too bad, right? Between a third and a quarter of the army, probably. Seems pretty good. I'll do that again when I can. Did some summons. We did a Naiad and a Transformation. Transformation not very good. I mean, we turned into a wolf, so we have 2 slots now. And 8 hit points. Yeah, I don't know. I know that you can get some good things from Transformation, but that isn't that's not a great representation of the skill, I don't think. Did some Tengus, Dark Knowledge Fountain, I think. Failed to lure an Adept into the sea. Didn't find any sites or mages to attack. Laponia, we got some more allies, and then the Lake of Living Water has grown still. So that's the end of the event. And 8 gems in Witch's Copse. We also got a couple of gems in Curtain Wall as well. The nest of an Amphisbena has been found. So there you go. And Mepito Cliffs has been breached finally as well. And that's it for messages. Pretty simple turn. Just going to storm this now. So storming with everything. The stack we have here now is up to 638 siege strength. These big forts are 750. So we almost have enough stuff to crack them open immediately, which is nice. I am still forging gate cleavers, and there is another one coming over this turn. This guy's got it. So maybe we can just knock these off pretty quickly now as well. That would be good. But for the time being, we're just storming here in Mepito. We've got some long dead horsemen at the back, and some sharks and long dead units at the back as well. Other than that, we've got some alternating rows of Soheis and archers, and some Tengu in the middle as well. And the mages are in the middle, doing various buffs. We've got some Moss Body, some Earth Might, Iron Warriors, Wooden Warriors, Flaming Arrows, Wind Guide, and so on. And that's about it. The fort itself should be empty, so script doesn't matter too much, but, you know, maybe Elm fly stuff over now on Break Siege. I don't know, could be. You might have just got hit by flames from the sky and thought, oh, I can't sit here. So that's how we're set up. Probably won't have a fight, but there we go. Should take this no problems. We can claim the Golden Throne then, which would be really nice. And I'll just continue taking these and putting down temples and trying to squeeze Dominion on Kalom. And while we're doing that, we've got 19 fire gems currently, make 10 a month. So next month we can do another Flames from the Sky on this province as well, which is pretty good. So we'll keep walking around while we keep whittling away the army with Flames from the Sky. Seems like a good deal. Besides that, this area is pretty quiet at the moment. We've got temples in these 3 provinces now. Leaving these units here to patrol for a bit, just to help defend it. Don't want to lose the temple again. And Dragon Point still has all the mirrors, so that looks pretty big on the map. Other than that, we've got 2 Death Mages now, one in Lomark and one on Furia. I'm going to do a few more casts of Dark Knowledge on, like, mountains and swamps and stuff. See if we can find at least one death side, that would be nice. And besides that, we're still building up units in Furia. Got quite a lot of stuff now. Moving some Soheis over from my cap. 29 more of those. So we almost have another big army ready to help out with Kalom as well. This is all fine. I've dialed back on the Tengu summoning though, because we've got the Naiad now. He's Water 6, Nature 3. So we need 2 more Nature and 1 more Water. So Ring of Wizardry and a Nature and Power I think is going to work. So we need 60 Nature Gems to empower in Nature, which isn't too bad because we make 18 a month, so basically 2 more turns. And then we also need the Astral Pearls to make a Ring of Wizardry, which also shouldn't be too bad because we make 13 a month and we've got hammers and the steel ovens, so we'll get there eventually too. So maybe in 2 turns we can forge a Ring of Wizardry, power Naiad, and try casting Celestial Rainbow, which would be very cool. That'll be the plan here. And besides that, I'm still just recruiting mages when I can. Getting a temple down in Genom. And we should have our palisades finished in Zenthra next month. Don't quite have the gold to build a lab, unfortunatally. Because we didn't get any big gold events this turn, so But, you know, we'll at least have a little fort down here, which is something. And currently that's it for the turn. Lake of Living Water events are over. So we ended with this many water rallies. I'm leaving the little one behind because it's got map move 8, which is a bit awkward. These guys are map move 14 at least. So I'll move those over towards Kalem as well. I think they should just turn into ice elementals when we get into cold scales. Maybe? I'm not sure actually, if that's just an in-combat thing. I've never actually seen like an ice elemental on the strategic map. I'm kind of curious. If we had these over here, would they... Well, maybe not this province, but if we had these in this province, would they be ice ellies? I've never seen that before. I think maybe they only turn into ice ellies in combat, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that's the turn though. The forging that's still getting done is basically stuff that isn't pearls or nature gems, I think. So, I'm doing some cave drakes as well. So we got some coral blades, water lens, girdle of might, gate cleaver. It's not too bad. And that is it for turn 50, so pretty chill turns, but, you know, we're still making progress. Still doing research. Still got plans for our mages. And almost got another throne, so, you know, seems pretty laid back, but we are still making progress. And that's it for turn 50, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Message from Kalem. Joke's on you, whoever did that. I'm ready to lose already. Come on, join the party. My mages are waiting. Don't be a coward. Also, I don't believe no one's going to give me a big old basket of gems to resist Jomon with. Guess everyone really wants Jomon to win, huh? Well, joke's on you. My good buddy Pythium's going to crush them like an ant. Go and get him, Pith. Yeah, we got attacked by Pythium this turn on the Golden Throne. Also got some alteration research done. So, still doing tons of research. We should hit Alt 9, you know, imminently. Kinda cool. Did some summons, Dark Knowledge, found nothing in either spot, unfortunately. Battle in Mapito Cliffs. So, this is Your Regret Not Mine, the Tenebrina Vita. Got some items. Starfire Staff, Axe of Hate, Starshine Skullcap, Eye of the Void, Spell Focus. Doing some Astral Death shenanigans, it looks like. So I guess this teleported into our army during the ritual phase. Now, here's the first thing I did that's stupid. I should have had some of the flying units just set to attack immediately to, you know, insta-gib people who do things like this. But I didn't. I stupidly have all of my flying units on hold and attack. So this guy gets to cast some spells before before we jump on him. And he does the decay spell, I can't remember the name of it. Wind of Death. So Wind of Death is pretty bad for us because we have an awful lot of human units here who are now decaying. So they're going to get old and die pretty quickly. We do at least have one Ryujin doing Pillars of Fire immediately, which is nice, but not quite. There's another Wind of Death, so a bunch more archers and Sohirs are decaying. And then we finally fly in and land on it. A bunch of our Tengu are dying as well. So that wasn't great, that's not a great start. We lost 50 Sohis to that. 57 archers. 7 Tengu. We even lost 2 of our Master Shigenjas, 2 commanders as well. So, not great. That would not have happened at all if I just had a single Tengu on attack immediately. So, you know, unfortunate, I think is how we would describe that. Pretty unfortunate. Pretty big mistake on my part. Then they also got attacked in Mapito Cliffs as well by an army. So Pythium following up with a conventional army smashing into us. Pythium's player would like me to point out that they are a big fan of Killer Mantises. Apparently, if you've got some Mantises in your army, the AI really, really loves prioritizing them with spells. So they're great betas, apparently. Because they have a combination of huge hit points and almost no magic resistance. So there you go. So he's putting up Arrow Fend. Yeah, a lot of spells being cast on the Mantises. We clear them out pretty quickly though, so you know. Let's see what's going up. We've got Foul Vapors has been cast by a La. We have Heat from Hell by an Adept. Yeah, unfortunately it looks like pretty much everyone in the game now has Arrow Fend. Which means our Flaming Arrows Archers are not really as impactful as they would have been earlier on. Looks like he's got Mass Flight as well. We are slowly chopping through these units though. You guys have poison resistance? Yeah, I guess you have, well, the poison resistance buff up as well. I do at least have my region on advance and cast spells, so they start moving up to do big spells on things. So yeah, we clean up the army eventually. So there's Mapito Cliff. So yeah, we lost some more stuff. Lost 12 more Sohis, 13 more Archers, tons of Tengu. Basically lost all of the Tengu in those two battles, which is a shame. And 2 more Master Shigenjas as well. We did at least fend off Pythium though. Killed a lot of their stuff too, which is good. So killed an Adept, 2 Navigators, 2 Revelers, and 129 units. I mean, it's something. Also got some nice items out of that. So there we go. Interesting turn. We pretty much lost our whole army on that fortress now. We then had to have the battle in the fortress in Mapito Cliffs. Now we're pretty lucky here that Jomon didn't cloud trapeze anything into this fort. Because if he did, you know, we don't have much left. They might have been able to fend us off. Not sure what he would have done though, to be honest. Maybe if he was just swimming in air gems, he could have cloud trapezed a bunch of mages in to deploy tons of air allies. But, maybe it wouldn't have made a difference, to be honest. So yeah, we walk over this pretty straightforwardly. Did we lose anything there? We lost another Master Shigenja somehow. Probably a random turn 0 arrow. And 6 more Sohis. Yeah, you know, big losses this turn, but at least we still managed to fight off Pythium and take the fortress, which is good, I suppose. We can also see that Man is attacking Pythium this turn as well, so maybe Pythium won't be able to continue bothering us. Big stack of the crossbow dudes walking around with quite a few mages, presumably a communion. So just hitting some PD at the moment. So that's in Mir, which is actually quite close to us. Right here, next to the throne we just fought in. So, yeah. Not sure where Pythium extends exactly, but I guess Man is right next to them here. You can see Pythium all the way down here and up here, which, you know, suggests they have quite a bit of territory in the middle of the map. Yeah, hopefully Man can keep them off our back while we keep losing units in this region now. That would be nice. We found 3 enemy mages this turn, and 3 enemy mages were killed. I don't know how. Our Dominion doesn't seem to be touching any provinces that have mages in it. There's tons of dark candles here, so it's not like we had a bit of Dominion here and it faded away. This is 2 dark candles. I mean, this is neutral, but up until now, we haven't been able to kill any of Agartha's mages, so I don't... Maybe it was this? I'm just super surprised that we killed 3 things when it doesn't look like our Dominion is in any enemy provinces. Maybe there's sneaking mages in our Dominion? That seems odd, though. And then events then, Halbathria, a couple of gems. We got a Cat Charm, an Ophaleth, 7 Astral Pearls in Gamer, 5 Nature Gems in Ildmire. Saw some vampires attacking Ogres, which is pretty funny. 25 vampires. Nice. Finished the Palisades in the Zenthra, and did some patrolling in Iron Range. So there you go. That's it for messages. Okay, so big thing this turn is, yeah, we lost a lot of stuff in Mepito, unfortunately. We're down to 73 units total in the garrison right now. That includes 3 skeletons, 4 sharks, and 2 gnomes, so, you know, not exactly a super high quality army anymore. All of our Ryujin did survive, at least. They are very chunky, so that's something. And we're sitting in the fort now. We got a Canyon of Wild Winds, Sparkling Fields, the Golden Throne. I'm going to claim the throne this turn and also sight search this province a bit. Not going to move just yet because I'm going to have to put together a new army, so we'll work on that next. And I'm also building a temple here too. We now have temples in these 4 provinces, plus a throne. Should start squeezing out Kalem's Dominion at least. So that's something. Kalem itself is going to get hit by, what is it, Flames from the Sky? Flames from the Sky again. So you can see 240 units. Let's see if we can reduce that again. That would be nice. And yeah, Secret Santa's going to try and do some more luring into the sea as well. So we'll keep that up. And that means we need to start moving out some new units to knock over some more forts. Which isn't too bad. This time I'm going to move out some stuff into Dragon Point. So we have about 66 Ryujin total, 28 archers, and 4 cave drakes, because why not? So those guys are moving out this turn. I'm also moving this Mountain King over to Furia, and summoning another one this turn, because we can then also move out the Whites and the Soulless. So I'll start doing that as well. And we have the Water Rallies on the way, and some more Soheis on the way as well. So, you know, we're moving more stuff down. So that's all fine so far. Just don't want to get hit by Murdering Winter while we're doing this. But, you know, we're pushing out Kalem's Dominion, so maybe this will all be heat in a turn or two. That would be nice. Fingers crossed. Still saving up Astral Pearls and Nature Gems at the moment, so not doing any Nature Tengu summons, but I am still doing the Tengu summons. So that's fine as well. And also doing Cave Drakes, because why not? Over in Lomark, we should be able to, I think, start getting Rainbow up next turn, because we'll have 68 Nature Gems, which is enough to empower in Nature again on our Naiads. That's good. And we should have, what, 65 Pearls? I think that's enough to forge a Ring of Wizardry with the Steel Ovens. So we can do both of those things next turn, and then the turn after we can try casting Rainbow, which will be cool. We'll have very good Dominion then. We'll be protected everywhere our Dominion is, and be mind-burning people where our Dominion is. So that seems cool. That's almost done. Still making Gate Cleavers as well. Gonna need those. Since we lost an awful lot of siege strength because we just lost our army. So yeah, gonna keep the siege Gate Cleavers going as well. And I also realized we've got 2 Master Shigenjas so far who have E3 by default. So I'm going to start moving one of these to the front lines as well to put up Army of Lead or Army of Gold. He just needs Earth Boots and then Earth Power. It would be nice to transform this guy at some point as well to make him a bit, well, turn him into a better chassis. We just need some chassis that has a boot slot and tons of hit points. That would be nice. But for now, he'll just have like a Coral Blade and a giant thing. A giant charm. What are those things called again? Keep forgetting. This thing. Amulet of Giants. Yeah, we'll just give him a... He'll have the Earth Boots, Coral Blade, and Amulet of Giants, and probably some kind of miscellaneous item as well, like a Ring of Frost. And I'm also making him a Shield of Valor as well. Yeah, for Arafan. So he'll be our dedicated, you know, big Earth buff caster for now. Just moving him towards the front lines at the moment, though. And I think that's pretty much everything. Not much else to see. Still leaving this, that's fine. Probably going to move this stuff in World Pillar down to Zenthra at some point. Just keeping it put at the moment so that we can get Alteration 9 quickly. But yeah, this stuff will probably just sit in this part of the map for a bit. And I'll start putting some new stuff into Gamer. Defend that. And I'm just waiting for Tianqi to get annihilated so I can take this Kareem province for free. It's fine, I think. Also going to search Mapito for death sites with Dark Knowledge next turn, but at the moment, yeah, just doing Revive King. That's okay. I do think it's quite interesting that this is now turn 51, and every player is still in the game, which is... It seems very unusual. I mean, I'm very slowly killing Kalem. I guess, I mean, technically Tianqi is already out there. I mean, they're about to lose their last fort in Ungbayloth. And I don't think there's much left of Lemuria. I could be wrong about that. So, there's lots of people who are about to get finished off, I think, but it's just quite funny that no one is actually out of the game yet. Oh, I don't have a scout here. Probably get a scout there so I can see that. Try and watch that fight next. See if that one's interesting. I think that's it for this turn though. So that's turn 51. My command is doing nothing. That's the guys at the mirrors. That's fine. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.